I want to start off this video by saying this is one of our best rifle seasons we've ever had. Opening weekends, we all got deer. My brother got a doe, my dad got a buck, and I got the buck we've been after all season. My brother has passed this deer up the past 2 years. The first year he said it was a 4-pointer. Last year it was a decent 6-pointer. And this year he was just a giant. I mean, we've had him on camera for September, October, and then he just vanished. We hadn't had him on a camera for a whole month, so I really thought he was dead. But this deer was crazy. 22-inch inside spread on a 6-point, big 6-point that any of us have ever seen. But yeah, so I mean, we're guessing he was probably 4.5. That would be my guess. But he looked like a young deer, even though how big he was. But yeah, this is just the videos of opening morning where I saw a bunch of deer, a bunch of does, one small buck as you can see here, and then I saw a spike, I believe, after this too. But yeah, in the afternoon I saw just one doe that come out of this field and then bedded right by me, and then I saw one deer running where I ended up hunting in the morning and shooting this big buck. But there was a huge storm that rolled in that evening, and there's thunder and lightning, and it was pouring like crazy. So I mean, that could have helped, but this is the third year we've shot giant bucks down there. 2 years ago my brother shot one in the similar area, and then there was also my dad shot his in the exact same spot that I was sitting in. So I mean, this was a really great year, and just similar areas where we've shot big bucks all along. So yeah, can't be any happier about that. So this is that doe I saw bedded I talked about earlier, and the video before this was those I saw in the morning. This is in the afternoon now, and this clip is from the morning of when I got that buck. So I just saw a flicker of white. I thought it was deer running away at first, but it ended up just being and I saw antlers. I just saw, like, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but you could just see tine sticking out of the trees. And then that went away for a minute, so I went on my phone to check the scope cam to see if I was seeing things. And then the next thing I know, this buck was just running towards me, chasing does. Yeah, he comes running right to me. These does are at like 20 yards, so I didn't know what was going to happen here. So I was going to take any shot I had. So I tried stopping him right in that gap, but that was stupid, obviously, because these deer just keep coming closer to me. Then he stops behind this tree for like a minute and a half. So I was just waiting and waiting for him to get out in the gap, and as soon as he did that, he was done. So that shot was perfect. I would have liked to aimed right where that stick was, or maybe even forward if I was really thinking about it, but that stick was kind of just right in the way because I'm using a 243, so usually they don't bleed very well, so we try to shoot them in the shoulder and then they just drop right there. But yeah, the blood trail was good. He ran right towards the creek, and then we tracked him right to there, and there he was. That thing was huge, but that's the story of the giant 6-pointer. Alright, so here he is in years past. We had him in 2024 last year. He's still a big buck. And then this year we had him in velvet, and then he daylighted like once or twice and was hitting the scrape right here for a while, but maybe like a week straight every night. But I saw him once during bow season, just about 100 yards out of range, and that was it. But I was shaking like a leaf seeing that thing. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense why he didn't show up, because the does that were with him, or some must not have been with him, they came right down the cornfield right to me, right at 20 yards, and he never followed them. But alright, so now this is my brother's doe he shot, what he got on video. My dad didn't have a GoPro with him to film his buck, but this doe come right down to him about 40 yards, and he dropped it in his tracks. And that's a wrap on the weekend, our best rifle season opener weekend ever. Thanks for watching.